Good morning. Well, it's morning to me. All right. Does anybody hear me? Somebody throw me a comment, please. Let me know you can hear me. Hey, Gina. Jack is here. All right, hey man, I see some people are showing up. I gotta check in with my social media friend Isabel. Make sure this is working. Can you see me? I think I'm on. Am I on my? I'm on my music page, right? Somebody tell me. I'm gonna go to here. Um, Look at that. Ken Norman. Jesus, buddy. Good seeing you years ago. Been years since I've seen you. I'm glad we're still on Facebook. You know, Rod from Australia. Boy, man. Hope you guys are okay over there. Hang in there. Been praying for you. Um, Sound okay here? I think we're got a few people here. So I just want to talk about a few things coming up. I got a new record coming out. You can find out. I'm going to give you my website, and I know my label will put it in here as well. It's hey Dennis, Scott Van Zen Official.com. Scott Van Zen Official.com. It's behind me up there. You can't see it that good. I'm in a new place, new studio. Love this place. I'm turned around the opposite way right now on my laptop, but really digging it. Playing my Lee Garver guitar, just messing around. I had a gig last night at a new venue called Rockstar Bar, and it was pretty cool. I play with Blue String Theory. A lot of you guys know that. Some of you don't, but if you're ever in Vegas, make sure to message me and come up and say hello. It is a real party. I got to tell you, we do 80s covers, do medleys, we do some 70s stuff too, and but we just keep it going. We play 80, 90 songs in a night because we do the medleys, so play a lot of your favorite stuff if that's the era. And it's a little different than what I do. I play the blues rock. My EP Troubles coming out. And it's a collaboration of myself and John Hopen and Khalid Glover and on Love Conquered Records, and we're really very proud of it. I hope you guys dig it. I'm singing on it. I got an old rusty voice that sounds like I just got out of jail, but it suits my guitar playing, I think. And those guys certainly made me sound good. We're really proud of it, and that comes out on October 22nd. So you're going to be seeing more of me, but I want to get these kind of live hangs going. I do them for my guitar school. You guys know about that. Scott Van Zen Guitar School. That's in behind me too. Pretty soon I'll have all these banners behind me, try to keep everybody informed. But this cool shirt I'm wearing. Okay, so Steve Park. If you Google Steve Park, he's a photographer. He did all my album stuff, which is phenomenal. We did that at Valley of Fire out here. He designed this logo. It's probably backwards right now. I don't know if it is. I hope it's not. Maybe it's not. I don't know how the laptop does it. But this is my logo, and these are some shirts. So on Scott Van Zandt Official, you will see merchandise, and there's some cool stuff up there, and it supports me. It supports the label. You know, things have changed these days. You gotta, you know, the mainstream music is not so good. So you gotta help your artist. Now I'm one of your artists, so help me. One of the ways is, you know, get this cool merchandise. I do not drink. Let's see if I could. But if I did, I would certainly want to take shots out of this bad boy. I'm trying to get it where there's no glare. Look at that. Also, Steve Park designed. By the way, did I mention that Steve designed all this stuff? He's a really talented guy. Paints and great photographer, and one of my favorites, definitely, and that I've ever shot with. A great guy too. And he's a fan. You know, thing about this label. For the most part, these guys are all fans, and the mixer, Khalik, John, they're all guitar players. Jackie, who runs the label, she worked for Prince, and we all know he was no slouch on the guitar. So, you know, it's nice to have people around that get and like what I'm doing. So, anyway, let's see. So yeah, I got a yes from Isabel. So anyway, you know, this is called a ask me anything kind of thing. So if I asked this. I was joking with Isabel earlier. You know, I ask, hey, you got any questions? And people are good job, Scott, and whatever. But I mean, is there anything you want to know? I mean, I'm an open book until I'm not. I still have my chops from last night, man. We did a four-hour show. I haven't even worked out yet today. I got to do that after this. Eric, yeah. All right, so he's asking me about my processing chain to get my sound. Okay, it's really a short chain, okay, because most of it's in the deal. I use a Kemper, Kemper amp. It's not a modeler. It takes the technology. It's like a snapshot of amplifiers that you love. Mostly, like what I'm using right now is a Marshall 800, but it was profiled in Europe at 220 instead of the 110 like we have, or the 120 here. And there's a little bit of a pull on it, a Jeff Beck English thing, a Marshall, and then I have, the way I set up my foot switch, that I can turn the gain. So it's a Kemper and a little bit of delay. Just a little bit of delay from my software, and that's it. That's all I use, and that's what I use live, the same amp. Probably got access to 6,000 amps, and I use one, and I love it. This is because a lot of it's in the guitar. So, all right, so we're building a guitar. You know, that's another thing. Go to my site. Make sure you get entered in the contest. Get on the email list and enter in the contest, because I've been designing. Not building, but designing. Like, I like this, I don't like that, for years, and I got it honed in. And my friend Joe Prunera at Triton Custom Guitars here in Las Vegas is helping me and building this guitar. Now, he built me you guys have seen I don't have it out, it's in the case, but my Patriot guitar. He painted the Van Halen blue guitar. He repainted my red Charvel. He's helping me with it, but it's like all these things, and I'll talk about the guitar, like the cutaway in the back. You see that special cutaway, and I use Duncan, and this changes sometimes, but this is a JB, and then hot stacks, more for the guitar. I don't want to bore everybody here with it, but we'll get into my gear chain. But hopefully, Eric, that helps with some of it. But if you don't have a Kemper, go and get you one, man. I know they're expensive, but by the time you buy all the other crap that you wanted, you like triple into the price of one Kemper, which does everything, and it's just amazing. So, all right, what else we got? I can't help you with the line 6 because I don't know the model, Eric. Sorry about that. But I like a lot of the line 6, but at the same time, I mean, this is like, it's Ferrari versus Toyota. Um, and you pay for it. Pay for Ferraris. You pay for the Kempers. They're not cheap, but they are the best, I think. And I used it on my record, man. My tone is, you'd swear I'm going through amps. John's got one at the studio, and we have a lot of profiles. So we're, some of the stuff we're doing. We got the EPs coming out. We're making some upgrades. And adding a couple tracks to my instrumental record. Going to do like the No Words 2.0 and make that cooler and put it out in vinyl. I mean, I just love what these guys are doing. It's just a great team of coolness for a dude like me that just wants to play guitar and put it out in the world. And that's really my goal. I just want to help people learn guitar. If you don't want to learn it, I want to entertain you. If you like what I do. Right now, we need, people to kind of lead the way and keep us focused on art and whatnot. And that's what I want to do, so. Alright, here's one. What musician would you love to collaborate with, dead or alive? Ooh, that's easy. Two that have passed, my two biggest idols. Number one, Eddie Van Halen. Wow. Biggest influence on me ever on guitar. And another, I'd say the second biggest is Stevie Ray Vaughan. Ironically, they were both very famous players, because a lot of times, there's a lot of players you guys may not have heard of that I like, but those two were crazy. I just love to work with both of them, Wouldn't mind working with Prince as well. Talk about a guy who could churn out songs like a machine. But those two, probably more just to get in the room with them and watch them and pick their brain about what they do. Yeah, let's see. Thank you for that one. John is asking, are you running your Kemper through a 212 cabinet? No, I do not, but you can shut off I run it through a full cabinet. Right now I'm running through it's just in my studio, and of course this isn't direct, so you're losing some of the tone, but you can still hear a lot of it. It's just very natural. There's a lot of attack there, but you can shut off the cabinet and put it through a 212. That's one way of doing it, or you can just run it through full. We go direct in Vegas, like in-ear, monitors, and everything's direct. So that's the way that we run it here. Okay, so thanks for that one. Where can you hear my band? Yeah, Las Vegas is far. That's where I'm playing right now. We never know what the future brings. We're just putting the record out, but he's asking where can you hear me? We have residencies at some cool places. It's a very popular band. I'm the newest member. Those guys put in the hard work. I'm blessed to be with them. They're like brothers to me, and it's a really fun time. You will not have a fun time. But we're at Westgate Casino every Friday, Resort Casino, and then we kind of roam around. We play the Rockstar Bar, we play, New York sometimes, but we're at Fremont Street all the time, which is a big hang, and we have a residency there as well. They keep us pretty busy over there. So I'm playing there tonight from 7 to 10 on the main stage, and that gets crazy. We're there at Halloween night, which I heard it's like, I haven't done it Halloween. And New Year's we're at Westgate, so if you're looking for something to do, that's a cool thing to do as well. Oh yeah. All right, what else we got? Anything else? Here, I'll just jam a little bit. Another thing about the Kemper, just talk about amps because I'm a gear. I like gear. If you play soft, it's real clean, but if you dig in, it'll. Sneak peek. Can I give you a sneak peek of Trouble? I'm doing it right now. Here's an intro to one of my songs. And then the band. It's hard to do without the tracks. But you know, we're going to be setting up live shows, streaming shows, and you know, doing, you know, I'll do the whole EP plus a couple of my instrumentals. That's coming up in a couple of months. Like I said, the contest, go to scottvanzinofficial.com and get signed up. It's free. You might win the guitar. We're building one of these. We're actually building more than one, but we're giving away one of these, and it's going to be pretty cool. It's amazing how guitar and some of this wakes me up. It's coffee, by the way. Man, I like this shirt. Hey, Jackie, send me more shirts. Now, I do this thing. A guy sent me a shirt one time, Monk, that he cut it right here, and it made it so much more comfortable. So I told my wife, who's a costumer, hey, I like that. So she cut all my shirts that way. So this one will be cut like that pretty soon, and I'll be wearing it live. And then you'll see live shots of me in my stuff. But I like gear. I told them, all I said to them when they were developing it was, you know, I love Harley Davidson stuff. I like tribal looking stuff, things that look tough. And I think if you scroll around there, you'll find something. You know, here's a challenge for you guys. Go get a piece of my merchandise and send me a picture, and I'll put it on the page. And because I'd like to see you guys in it as well. All right, and that's also at scottvanzinofficial.com. Look at me sell this stuff. That's really, you know, I'm just trying to stay in touch and keep the ball going. Everybody, every little bit helps, man. I don't want this to be my last record. You know, we gotta go. It's a tough road, and we are taking it. And we want to keep everything going, so I appreciate your support with that. I know a lot of you guys have been supporting me for years, and I really have never asked for anything, and I won't without, you know, giving you something. So let's see. Well, I need to learn left-handed if I win. No, the builds are right-handed. I was a little bummed that I'm not getting one. And I think John says you got enough of them already. So. But there's one going to the studio, and there's one going to you guys. And so when people go to the Love Concord Record Studio, which is where I did some of my tracking here and a lot of it there, an incredible studio, then they would, if somebody was going there to play, they could actually play that guitar. The inspiration behind Trouble. What is the inspiration behind Trouble? Well, each song has its own inspiration, but it's really about, you know, there's a lot of dark stuff going on right now. I don't participate, but I think people need to be aware of it. But there's a lot of songs about the devil on the record, and how to stay away from that stuff. It's not religious at all. You'll see. But it's not, you know, these aren't happy, don't stop believing kind of things. These are pretty edgy. And about the crazy world. So that was just where we went. You know, I was going through, you know, cancer a couple years back, and not anymore, thank God. And, but, you know, some of it came from that, you know, just, you know, if you're pushed up against the precipice, you find out a lot more about yourself, and I think the depth of that shows in this recording. And there's a reason for everything. So a lot of good came out of that bad time, including this EP. So I hope you guys go get it. It's also going to be in vinyls. It's going to look cool. And look, I'm more accessible than you think. If you message me, like people, you know, message me, they want to know something, I'll answer you unless I get too busy. Hey, there's a little tiny hummingbird landed right out there. Thanks, buddy. Love that. Love hummingbirds. Um, so, you know, I hope that answers that. Come to Canada. Yeah, man, I'd love to go everywhere. Once the world looks a little safer, it doesn't look too safe right now, but you know, we have the internet, so we'll do that. And then as things transpire, I go everywhere. I've been to Europe on tour, Germany on tour, not Europe, but I guess that's kind of Europe. But I think that probably kind of covers it for now. I just want to, you know, let you know I'm here. Isabel's been really good keeping me in line and getting me a schedule together, so she'll have me live, and I love it. Once I get on, I really love doing it. As long as I can hold on to this. Ooh! I'll lose the pick for a second. All right, man. Hey, it's really been great hanging out with you guys. I got to take off and get on with the rest of the day, and I really appreciate all of you. I hope you continue to hang around. We got a good ride planned, so I will see you guys on the. Well, I guess I'll just see you soon. All right, thank you. Thanks. Have a great Sunday. And see you next time. All right. Bye-bye.